Good morning, students. Myself Kamalnath. I welcome all of you in my class of grammar. Today we are going to learn prepositions. It's a 13th chapter of your book, and this video contains the first part of prepositions, in which I am going to detail you what is preposition, what are their uses, and what are different kinds of prepositions. I am sure you'll enjoy and you are going to learn it. So in this first part, let's see what is here that we have to learn. Here, sorry for the interruption, student. Here let us learn first what is preposition. What is preposition? Prepositions are words used to show relation. Prepositions show the relationship of a noun or pronoun with another word in the sentence. Let me repeat it. Prepositions are the words which show the relationship of a noun and pronoun with another word in the sentence. They generally show relations of place and time. As you can see the example, the box is on the table. In this sentence, on is preposition which is showing the relationship of box and table. If you remove on from this sentence, you will have a very absurd meaning of this here sentence. The box is the table. You can imagine the meaning of the sentence. So this preposition plays an important role to set the meaning, to form the meaning correctly and show the relationship. So here on in the first sentence shows the relation of the box and the table. The box is on the table. He arrived there before me. Here in this sentence you can see before. Here is preposition in this sentence. So it is clear that a word showing relationship between things can only be used before a word which stands for a thing. Let us see. If a thing is used to be near, it must be near something. A noun or pronoun must therefore follow a preposition. The noun or a pronoun which follows a preposition is in the objective case and is said to be governed by the preposition. You can see in the examples we are going to use here some prepositions like in, at, on in these examples, and that will be clear. So we are going to learn use of in, at or on. We use in with a place like a city, town or village when we think of it as an area, and we use at when we see it as a point on a journey. Like, we stayed in Mumbai for 3 days. You can see in the sentence in Mumbai. We stayed in Mumbai for 3 days. Our plane stopped at Mumbai on the way to Iran. Naturally here Mumbai refers to Mumbai airport. Our plane stopped at Mumbai on the way to Iran. How long have you lived in this village? In this sentence, in is preposition. Just simply you remove or by mistake you delete your preposition from the sentence. You try to conclude the meaning of sentence. It will be really very ridiculous, very absurd meaning. Does the bus stop at the village? So in these sentences, in third and at in fourth sentence are prepositions. We use in with the names of streets and at when we give the house number. They live in Rajaji Street. They live at 72 Rajaji Street. Very clear. So names of a street in the first way, in Rajaji Street, in, and second one at 72 Rajaji Street. Now adverb of preposition. The rocket went up. Went up. The little boy climbed up the ladder. In the first sentence, the word up adds something to the meaning of the verb go. Went up. Went is a second form of go. Went up. In the direction here. It is therefore an adverb modifying the verb go. So you can see in the second sentence, the word up shows the relation between the climbing of the little boy and the ladder. It is therefore a preposition governing the noun ladder. Observe the following pairs of sentences. You will see that many words which are prepositions, when they are used with a noun or pronoun, are adverbs, and they modify a word in the sentence. They are used as an adverb, that preposition. They are thieves. There are thieves about. We often talk about you. I have heard that before. He arrived there a few minutes before me. So you can see here what is different about adverb and preposition. The same word, about. In the first sentence, there are thieves about. Here, naturally, that is here, there are thieves about. So, students, here, in the first one, it is here adverb, and second one, we often talk about you. This is what a preposition. I have heard that before. This was adverb. This before is telling about time. Adverb of time. He arrived there a few minutes before me. So in this sentence, before is used as preposition. Okay, very well. That is a preposition. So let us see here. Next one. Next one is he lives close by. It is here adverb, and in second one, I require my new coat by Monday. So here by Monday is used here by as a preposition in the sentence. So these were some of here the prepositions we have learned today, and in the second video, next video, I will detail some more here uses of some other prepositions. Besides that, about the just a position or preposition in the sentence, adverb and preposition, all that in second video. So I am sure that you will practice all these here, and you will do the related here exercise. Thank you, students. Thank you very much.